So we have a special one today on the Transformer Slag podcast. It's going to be story time with Proto Man, as well as some deep lore and possibly some future missing link items. So the latest copy of Transformers Generation has started to hit the mailboxes of various fans. And Michael Koo, one of our patrons, sent over a bunch of scans of this awesome manga story that Yuki Ashima of Kiss Play fame has put together, fleshing out all the different stuff going on in Missing Link, some of the brand new products like that of RC, as well as potentially some future Missing Link characters, and fleshing out a whole bunch of story from deep, deep lore. We'll get into that. So let's go into it. We're going to do a little story time with some images and translate this as best that we can from here. So this is a prequel story to the Scramble City story. This is just before the construction of Autobot City after the end of Season 2, but before the Scramble City OVA and, of course, the 86 movie. We're introduced to RC, who's on Moonbase 1, and she's in her war paint colors, and she's monologuing to herself about how much of a deadly warrior she is. And Ultra Magnus asks her to bring the secret plans of Scramble City to Earth with a team of mini-spies to help her find out what Decepticons are planning, and, along the way also bring along his trusted best friend of Ultra Magnus, that of Deer Stalker, who is, surprised that, that he gets the opportunity to come on this mission, and RC is surprised that he's not a drone bot, but a sentient Transformer robot. Deerstalker is not good at talking to fembots, apparently, but is very observant, and he sees the battle scars on her body, and he's also good at reading body language and coming to many detective conclusions, because that's what he's known for, and he has a little detective lens and everything. So they travel on the shuttle to Earth, and they're with 3 mini-spies by the name of Blue Carbuncle, Blanche Soldier, and it translates here to Yellow Face, but it's directly translated for Kiro Face, so yellow. And with the mini-bot also of Hubcap is also with them too. So RC and Deerstalker, they're talking, and Deerstalker's having some Energon wine that he absolutely loves. When all of a sudden the mini-spies cry out from the other room in the ship, and they go to see what's going on, and it seems that the plans were stolen, and Yellowface, aka Kiro Face, is damaged by a energy sword of some kind. So they think that it's Blanche Soldier that did it because she has an energy sword, but Blanche thinks that it was Hubcap that did it. So they all argue and everything, and in the end they tie them up. And when they arrive on Earth, Deerstalker says they don't have to worry about the Scramble City plans anyways, even though that they've been stolen, because they are deeply encoded. And only Teletran 1 can unlock it with a passkey. RC thinks that maybe it was not Blanche or Hubcap that did it. When Deerstalker questions how she came to that logical conclusion, she said, it was a woman's intuition. Suddenly, Deerstalker gets a ping from the Ark and Teletran 1, and it seems that Teletran 1 is being hacked, and they rush over to Autobot HQ, aka the Ark, to find out what's going on. RC is confused because Blanche Soldier and Hubcap are in holding right now, and Deerstalker concludes that the attack on Kiro Face was on his right side from behind, and all the soldiers of the mini-bots and everyone are left-handed. So the real spy is... We then cut to Toy Galvatron meeting with someone in shadows, easily the spy that was working for him, and the spy delivers the plans, but Galvatron orders that he needs to infiltrate the Ark and get the passkey from Teletran 1. They get to the Ark, and they ask Cliffjumper and Huffer if anyone has come into the base, and they said that one of the mini-spies did. So they rush in, and then we get the biggest deep cut ever from Transformers lore.
In the world of the Transformers, it used to be easy to tell the Autobots from the Decepticons. But now, the mini-spies are on the loose. They look like Autobots, but are they?
It's a Decepticon! After him!
Transformer Minispies. You get one with each of the 6 Autobot minicar packages. Motorized Transformers. You can't tell if they're Autobots or Decepticons until you rub up their symbol.
It's an Autobot!
Transformer Minispies. Get them while supplies last from Hasbro.
The original Mini-Spy commercials lore is now revealed 40 years later. Kiddoface was the spy, and checking his rub sign revealed that he was indeed a Decepticon. Kiddoface attacks Deerstalker, shooting to kill, but RC blocks the shots and then flips up in the air and crushes him with a good kick. They capture Kiddoface and ask him if he was working alone, and as he's about to reveal who that he was working with, who was his city commander, Galvatron kills Kiddoface from far away with a giant energy blast. The blast is so strong that it creates a molten crater, and RC starts to fall in it, but Deerstalker catches her and throws her back to safety and sacrifices himself so she could live. And when RC questions why he did it, he said he wants her to live so he could learn more about her and to learn something that he does not already know. And maybe, just maybe, she would want to learn more about him, even if he's a little weird and a little different. Fade to black. Then we have a huge time jump, and now Scramble City, aka Metroplex, is near completion, and Deerstalker wakes up, and he's woken up by a new pink-colored RC, and he concludes that she changed her colors because she wanted to look good for someone that she cares about. But just who could that be? Deerstalker just learns just now that he's only a head unit now and has absolutely no body, and that's all that could be recovered from the explosion. He asks RC just one favor, though, if she could help him drink some Energon wine. To be continued. So that's really, a small little 9-page story by Yuki Oshima. It's nice to see that's all the stuff that's going on there. Does this mean we're going to get Missing Link versions of Ultra Magnus? Maybe later the Delta Magnus, because we have the Deerstalker buggy drone there, the Diaclone-powered buggy drone, now done in Ultra Magnus colors. What about Hubcap? We already have Bumblebee and Cliffjumper as Missing Link. Maybe we'll get a Hubcap Missing Link just to fill out with the other commonly shaped brothers there of the Minibots. Maybe even Huffer, because he's here too. What about Minispies as some of the Missing Link? We haven't had the Minispies get any kind of reissues in forever. What about the big man himself, Galvatron, making an appearance? Maybe he'll get a Missing Link. A lot to take away here, but hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of lore and what's going on here, and potentially some future Missing Link product here. What do you think about this? I'm glad that we finally now have a little bit of story for RC's early prototype colors and what it meant in the long run, and of course what that Mini-Spy commercial was all those years ago. Good to see some story and lore and names for the Mini-Spies and everything. Great stuff. Fantastic. Let me know what you think, and thanks again for listening to the Transformer Slag podcast, and thank you, Michael Koo, for providing the scans directly from Japan. And as always, we'll talk to you in the near future.